All right, welcome to the show, Dr. Bergman. It's a pleasure having you here today. And I'm really excited to have you come speak in Las Vegas at Room 1 for the new chiropractic seminar coming up here.
Yes.
And you're bringing something special with you for all the doctors that attend, aren't you?
Well, absolutely. Because, Ben, I mean, the main thing is education. And one of the keys, okay, is to give information. And anytime you do a health talk or discuss with a patient on any kind of subject, you're going to establish yourself as an expertise. So I'm going to give every doctor that attends a PowerPoint of either high blood pressure, arthritis reversal, or fibromyalgia. So this way they're started on their health talk. And I'm going to show them how to actually put this on YouTube, how to work and tweak the talk so it's their own. And also not only how to generate patients, but it establishes them as a definitive expert. And also I'm going to show them how to download it, how to make video or YouTube business cards, so that if you have someone that says, oh yeah, my neighbor has high blood pressure, I wish he could get help. Hey, I just did a talk on that. I can show you how to do it.
That's awesome. If anyone knows about YouTube, it's you, because what do you have, like 210,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel?
I think so. But by the time the seminar, we may be up to 250,000.
Oh, that's awesome. And I think that's just huge because, well, you and I talked before, and you said it's free advertising. It's just untapped potential for a lot of chiropractors out there, because I don't know any chiropractor that uses YouTube like you do.
And you got to figure it's the second largest search engine in the world next to Google. And if people want to know how to do things, it's like if I want to change a filter on a motor, I'm going to go to YouTube.
Absolutely.
Or I'm going to see it demonstrated. But how many people out there? Because if you talk to a group of chiropractors and say, hey, what's the best treatment for asthma? What are they going to say? Chiropractic. What's the best treatment for bowel disorders? They're going to say chiropractic. What's the best treatment for anxiety or stress? By God, you got to get your nervous system checked. But the public doesn't know this. If you go on with the simplest of cameras, 3 to 4 minutes, and do testimonials, I'm going to show people how to do this. So you can start with the literal simplest of cameras. The most basic one, the one that I started with, cost me $150, a camera like this, using 3-minute videos, and I still use this for patient testimonials. You actually get a chance to educate the public and tell them what you do. And then the biggest challenge you're going to have is to have a waiting list. I mean, to see me now, it's 5 months. It's insane. It's stuff that we used to hear about from the old-time chiropractors that knew that chiropractic wasn't for back pain, neck pain, that it was a unique healing art that restored that vital force energy that reversed disease. Now it's true because people understand it.
That's fantastic. And you see miracles in your practice, and I'm sure there's miracles happening in many chiropractor practices. But, I only know about yours because you're the one that's posting them on YouTube.
Oh, God, you're right. I mean, everybody. I mean, I got the same hands that every chiropractor does. My skill level's not any different than any chiropractor out there. But I have an avenue, and I'm going to share this on how to get the chiropractors to utilize the second largest search engine. And it costs nothing, zero, goose egg. Nothing to get out there to do this.
And you're combining the content with what you're already doing. So you're doing a talk for your patients, you're just filming it and putting it up, right?
Talk for my patients. Anytime I talk for any group, it's put up there. I talked in Florida a few months ago, and we literally filmed it on a cell phone so I could show people how easy it is to upload, on YouTube. And the simplest thing in the world. And think of this. If you're talking to a group of people in your office, and let's say you're talking to a group of expectant mothers or a group of gymnastics, if you film, in that instant, you're communicating to 8, 10, 20 people. If you put that on the internet, it's there forever. Thousands of people can see it. And that's the key. We got to change the world. It's literally saving lives through advertising and education. And that's what offices ideally are. They're not adjusting institutes that happen to educate. A real chiropractic office is one that educates, that also adjusts the nervous system.
Ooh, I like that. Good. And you have a large practice there in Southern California. Would you share a little bit about what the flow is, how many doctors you do, what your sort of your business plan is?
Well, we just expanded our office. We were in 1,600 square feet. We had 4 doctors, and we're seeing 1,000 a week, about 1,000 office visits a week. We just more than doubled. We're now 3,400 square feet in Huntington Beach, and we broke down the wall literally 2 weeks ago. So
Nice.
we have 4 doctors. We're seeing about 1,000 people a week. And we can only, our capacity is 8 new patients a day. So we're actually booked for about 5 months down the road for new patients, which is a big challenge because we're looking for more doctors to hire. And it's interesting because the new docs we got, I've hired 3 in the past 6 months and fired 2, because we actually have to change their mindset that back to the old way of thinking, that disease doesn't really exist. It's just an expression of that innate intelligence, that block. So it's a result of physical, chemical, or emotional stress load. So we're not treating diseases, even though diseases actually go away. And we're doing objective analysis where we do pre and post x-rays. We'll do pre and post nerve scans to document that we're actually altering the autonomic nervous system. And when you start teaching young doctors that, I mean, it breaks their skull open into the potential of what a chiropractic office is. We don't have a lot of back pain, neck pain people. We got a tremendous amount of anxiety, stress, high blood pressure, Crohn's disease, asthma, breathing problems, allergies. That's the majority of our practice.
And with regulation and everything that's come around, I think it's easy for doctors to get focused on trying to meet the standard of the regulation instead of really focusing on, thoughts, toxins, trauma, the cause of
You're right.
Really.
And that's why, because one of the ways that we communicate with patients who are taking drugs, because obviously we can't tell the patient to stop taking drugs. So how do you communicate that they're, like, I just got a patient today. We're talking 5 blood pressure medications.
Oh my.
And she's about 125 pounds, okay, soaking wet, about 5'1" tall. And so you tell them, and this is the conversation I have with her, look, sick people need drugs. However, if a healthy person takes those same drugs, what happens? They make
them sick.
And that's what the patients say. So as we get you healthier, if we're not communicating with the drug doctor that gave you those chemicals, okay, we're not, you're going to remain sick. So I'm going to show you how to check your blood pressure. And when it goes down too low, we have to have him adjust the medications. And he knows that those drugs reduce oxygen to the brain and increase your disease states. So he wants you healthy as well. Beautiful. So I just told him that sick people need drugs. A healthy person, for God's sake, wouldn't take them. And we got to get you off of them as we get you healthy. And we guarantee results within the first week and a half. Their blood pressure is going to be too low.
I love it. Yeah, and then they know what to do when that point comes. They need to dial back on the drugs.
Once they understand there's an innate inborn intelligence, and the body is trying to express it. And that's what chiropractic really is. Imagine if we just put this conversation on YouTube. Oh my gosh, we get chiropractors out there with goosebumps.
You do. So I don't know who would not want to consider coming to Room 1 after just hearing you talk about what you're going to share there. The free presentation, how to build 250,000 followers on YouTube, that kind of stuff. But what would you say to somebody that's on the fence about making the time or the money investment in coming?
The biggest thing that was taught to me when I first got in practice is we're not reinventing the wheel. Find someone that's successful. Go up to them. It's like Sisyphus would say, smell them. Find out what cologne they're wearing. Model what they're doing. I mean, I've traveled to Hawaii, I've traveled to Kansas, I've traveled to Texas, all to look at different clinics. I mean, 20 years ago, I found out about a guy up in LA who was doing what I do better than what I was doing. He was seeing more people, working less, and getting better corrections. This room one is where the greats get together, where we rub elbows together and we share different ideas. And that's the key. That's how practices got started. And I mean, that's how we break the barriers of our own mind when we see that somebody else who has the same traits and the same skill level is doing something exponentially better than what we're doing. It's not just success for the chiropractors. It's success for our communities and making a difference on our planet. If you're not being successful, and whatever you think success is, whether it's 100 people a week or 100 people a day or 100 people before 9 o'clock, okay, like we saw yesterday. So, whatever your level is, okay, talk to people, because it really is saving the planet. It's expanding the limits that we have on our mind, and you're hanging around with successful doctors. You gotta be there. I mean, I go to or give a seminar once a month. You gotta, if you hold a standard like that, you're gonna learn and you're gonna find out what's the potential of your skill level.
I like it. A seminar a month. So they've got Cal Jam coming up this month. It is. They've got Room 1 coming up next month. So we've got 2 months taken care of for them.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
And then Wave and Cairo Fest, and I mean,
exactly.
But I got to tell you, you figure Room 1. Think of the quality of doctors there, and honestly, I'm going to give everyone a PowerPoint to get them started, to give them a little push, and I'm going to show them the simplest way to do it. And then once you get enough followers, I mean, YouTube actually pays you to be on there.
Yeah,
so
how cool is that?
It's like, geez, I get to educate people, make a difference in the world, and I get paid for it. Downside.
Sign me up. Good. And you're giving away one of the presentations that you sell, correct?
Yeah.
That's nice.
We try to keep them down to around $50 each. So every doctor there, they're going to get a $50 PowerPoint of one of 3 talks. And so and they can personalize it. They got it. They can put it on there. And I'm going to describe how to fill it out, how to start a talk, the meat of the talk, and how to connect with groups of people that they might not have connected with before. And a lot of people are afraid to talk before a group. That's fine. We have over 700 videos, and I got to tell you, probably about a third of them, or about 150 to 200 of them, are me and a camera, and I'm just talking into a camera showing x-rays. So you don't even need a crowd to do this stuff.
That's neat. Yeah, because you don't feel nervous when someone's watching one of your YouTube videos. Because you're not there to see them. I like it.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good. Well, I can't wait to see you next month when you come here to Las Vegas. Thanks for taking the time to let everybody know what you're going to be sharing about. And you guys have got to go get signed up. The website for you is room1lasvegas.com.
Cool, man. I'll see you there, Ben.
See you there. Man. Thank you.